Hi, everybody. This is Jeffrey at Ripe Color.
And this is Nancy Jean in the Garden. And today is March 22nd, the equinox.
Yay.
Yay.
Please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. I have turned off the phone, so I will not be disturbed. We both offer physical goods in the physical world. Nancy Jean has gardens and grids. I have handmade textiles, as well as astrology, merchandise. We both offer readings. We read on 5 energies daily: body, mind, spirit, grounding, and clarity. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications, and please become members of our respective channels.
Well, that's interesting.
Well, things are changing.
Yeah.
I begin with the Fool.
Aha.
So, open-mindedness, the ability to see things you haven't seen before, a new journey, optimism, willing to take a risk. Your mind wants to move forward, is very clear about where it wants to go. Spirit, this card, a lot of times people read negatively, but I have really good cards around it, So Spirit is like, I'm leading you in a new direction, and we're not really quite sure where it's going, but we know sort of where it's going. And you're going to have to really rely on how you feel and what you hear and what you see in order to go to the right place, right? Because it's the beginning of it's spring. And then I get another beginning card, basically. I don't know if this is a beginning or a continuation. It is sort of a beginning, this card, because it's a 10. So it's a completion, and then a new rung is achieved, a new lesson has been learned, a new awakening, basically. And then I get another 10.
My goodness.
So this is the card of wealth. This is the card of dynasty. But I feel like there's going to be a new way that you look at or experience something that's sort of established. I think that there's this new perspective. It feels like there's this whole new perspective about how to move forward, about how to be secure. It's almost like there's this energy here of trusting yourself. That's what it feels like. There's this energy here of even though maybe I've heard some weird things, or it's like, I think I'm just going to trust myself and go for it and know that it's going to work out. And this is really good for my growth and for my healing and for my evolution and for my security and for my sense of how I stand in the community. My own sense of me, how I stand in the community, not what they think, but what I think of me. That's the energy I'm getting.
Good. We've got a lot of that here. We've got the mind in water, which means your thoughts are letting go of limitations. We have the body embodying things, but also we have the body in past, and it looks at previous forms that have served it well. The spirit in past means that you have missed. You've missed the fact that the transformation's already happened. It's happened, and you're just not focused in on it completely. Maybe you're still absorbing it, bringing the patterns in. We've got our clarity in restate, and that makes sense, because what the clarity is saying is, I got a problem, but I don't know what it is. Well, if we've already gone through the transformation, it's probably just we aren't used to feeling it yet. And our values are in water, and grounding changes are setting into earth. I'm sorry. Grounding changes are setting into that more is to be revealed to us as the grounding changes happen. Okay, as it goes forward. And so what I get from this is we're already kind of done, but we don't know it yet. We don't have our full consciousness is not focused on all the changes yet.
Mhm.
And what I'm going to read about is the space called the past. What I saw, my vision for this is the garden is outside and I'm standing in an area of marked beds, carefully cataloged and manicured. Some of the plants are obvious and recognizable and familiar. Dare I say, they have a comforting familiarity of color, sizes, and fragrance. Some have outgrown their beds, and the plaques where their names were are now fuzzy, faded, and I can't pronounce them. The question, is it worth the effort to hold on to the old overgrown plants or recognize the new cycle of life that surrounds us and to let go? Replant and renew. Which of these elements are part of your garden today?
Mm. That's what she's about.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. She's got a little weed whacker in her hand.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what she's about. Right. And then, I get 2 cards of completion. It's like, no, why don't we be done with this old energy?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And it's the solstice.
Illusion, and I want to start something new.
Right. It's the equinox. So it's a day when the day is even, and it's a major change.
Yeah.
Energetically, it's a major change. But, you may not be feeling, you may be in a part of the country that's having a snowstorm. What the hell good does spring do you?
Right.
But it's kind of like, it's a time to consider, okay, we've had a season go by. Did I achieve what I wanted? What can I move on into?
Right.
So that's the vibe for the day. And we did get the Fool so we can move forward.
Exactly. Blessings.
Bye-bye.